Hello and welcome to my channel, my beautiful people. How are you doing today? I know you all guys are doing great. Guys, I promised to bring the full details of what is going on between Peggy Ovire and Frederick Leonard. I promised to bring the full details of their news because the news making round on social media about their issues in marriage. Some people are reporting about their divorce. Some people are reporting about whether they are still together, whether the marriage is in a shaky mode. But guys, I promise to bring the full details and when I am sure of the cause of their issue. So now I have been to the root cause of their problem. I have done my investigation. I have conducted my investigation, and I have heard from the horse's mouth about everything that is going on in their marriage. Guys, you know that marriage is not easy. It is not easy, especially all this celebrity marriage. It is not easy at all. It is not easy to sustain. You can count how many celebrities that are married together that have lasted more than 10 years. When I mean celebrities, I mean all these modern celebrities, not the likes of our old mamas, them and papas, them. No. So even the one that we used to use as benchmark about celebrity marriage, at a point it scattered. Two-Face and Annie Dibia. Two-Face and Annie Dibia, they started dating at a very young age when they were nobody. Yes, you had me right. When they were nobody, up to the extent that they finally got married. And now, guys, what is happening? How can you tell me that people that have dated for up to that have dated and married for up to going to 20 years? Marriage is not easy at all. It is not easy at all. So let's use what is happening between Frederick Leonard and Peggy Ovire as a huge lesson to all of us, especially the young ones, the unmarried ones, because it is not easy. It's not easy to sustain marriage. There's something about marriage that I want to point out here. I am going to point out few things that when it comes to marriage, you need to drop it. All the red flags about marriage, I'm going to point it out. Just stay tuned on this video. So guys, back to the gist of the day. So from my findings, oh God, you will not believe what I discovered. It is going to be a long day, so just grab your popcorn and whatever type of drink that you desire and watch this video till the end. Don't skip a bit. Don't even try to skip a part, because once you skip a part, you are missing a lot already. Because what I have here is stacked information. So our dear Frederick Leonard and Peggy Ovire, they are before this whole thing started, they are actually seen as one of the happiest couple on Nollywood industry. Yes, you had me right, because they were always used as an example. See Peggy Ovire and Frederick Leonard, that since they got married, that they haven't had any scandal, that there hasn't been scandal or any story or any negative thing about them, that their marriage is such a successful one, until what happened. See, if you are married, let me point this thing out. If you are married, please, as a woman, if you are married, don't forget to wear your wedding ring. It is so important, especially if you have wedded. Please, you see that wedding ring, it is highly important. I'm referring to both male and female. That's number one. Then number two, you see this issue of bestie. Keeping if you're a girl, you are keeping a man as your bestie, as a married man or as a married woman. You see this issue of bestie, it should be cut off. In fact, once you are in a serious relationship, You need to cut off anything like bestie. There's nothing like bestie because goat and yam are not friends. Goat and yam can never be friends. Once you keep goat and keep yam, the goat will eat the yam. It is a natural phenomenon. You can as a female and a married female, as a married woman, you cannot tell me that you are keeping a full-grown man as a bestie. Guys, let's tell each other the truth. Likewise, a married man, how can you be keeping a beautiful lady as your bestie? Always hugging and doing one thing or the other, deceiving you people, yourselves. It doesn't make sense. So you see this issue of bestie, cut it off. It will not help your relationship. If you need a healthy relationship, just cut off anything concerning bestie. It doesn't focus on the person you are dating. I'm not saying that you should not have friends. Yes, you should have friends, but focus on that. That energy that you are giving your bestie, give it to the person you are dating. Give it to your spouse. It is highly needed. Let's stop deceiving ourselves with that word bestie. Then another one is, once you are married and you're having issue with your spouse, please, you don't need a third party to resolve the issue. You don't need a third party to resolve the issue at all. You guys are grown up. There's one rule one thing that I learned from my father and mother, from my parents, is that no matter how angry they are with each other, because of that, that anger, it will not, once they sleep and wake up the next day, that anger will never be talked about again. Before they sleep, they must make peace, and that has been helping me in my life. Once I'm having issue with my girlfriend, before we sleep, before we say good night. In fact, the last thing we will settle before saying good night is that issue that we are having. That issue will not last the following day. No, God forbid. It is not advisable. See this issue of keeping malice. It doesn't help a thing. Rather, it builds longer bridge self. It doesn't help a thing. So please, learn how to make peace with your spouse. Then don't invite third party. You guys are adults. You guys can handle it. You guys it's just about saying sorry and meaning it. Just say sorry and mean it. That's the only thing that is needed. And to the one that is offended, you should also learn to forgive and forget. Learn to forgive and forget so that everything will go back to normal. Marriage is not an easy course. Marriage is the oldest union ever in life. So please, once it comes to marriage, we should know how to handle things amicably to avoid full escalation, to avoid disgracing each other on the internet. It doesn't make sense at all. Please, I'm wishing each and every one of us a happy married life. See you guys on my next video. Bye.